Some of the following pieces are mine, and some were written by friends of mine. You might try guessing which are which because I don't think I'll finish. For the most part, they're simple and uncomplicated. And you might well argue that to term some of them poetry is graceful generosity, as you will. They all come from my little black book titled Yearbook 1938, which I started that year. Into the book I've transcribed many little written bits, some of them penned long before, possibly back as far as the 20s. First, let's find a few in the lighter vein, such as quite capable with knife and fork or at a sporting session. Alas, poor me, poor helpless me, I'm balked at self-expression. Or personally, I would not kneel and pray all day in chapels neatly varnished. I'd rather live and love and play and have my halo tarnished. Or you could say it this way. When I perceive a perfect soul, I shudder once and then grow faint. Now as for my place on the scroll, I'd rather be a spotted saint. So, my hat changed. I've long been much too proper, dear, no more. I'm making haste to oil my boots and don my spurs. I just won't go away. But never do I dare to think. Perhaps I sing or write a rhyme, or anything to pass the time. I work a while, but love no such. I doubt that I'll amount to much. Then there was a little poem called Paging Mr. Playford. We sit in comfort, idly chatting here of many things from the platonic view. I see your loves and lovers pictured clear, but all the time I sit and look at you and wonder if you know that here inside strange little things I nonchalantly hide. My heart beats just a little fast. I feel all weak inside. This rendezvous must be our last, for I must up and ride. But tucked away inside of me, recurring now and then, are thoughts of you, pale memory until we meet again. 'Tis said that the 29th of June fell on Monday. I knew a night once full of trees. Beyond the clouds and city glare, pale stars withheld their mysteries, and you were standing there, a vagrant, soft, light summer breeze ran fingers through your hair. The night sounds that we might have heard were not admitted to our night. The scene beyond your face was blurred. Your eyes were shiny bright. My lips could hardly say a word for fear of being cut. We walked along a path which led a wandering way through terraced lawns. I kissed you by a lily bed until my sense was gone, and hardly another word was said as we walked slowly on. So strange are you, and again so strangely sweet. Your outward garments of flamingo hue proclaiming defiance to the suns, and you yourself a perfect blend of mauve, old rose, and turquoise blue. The beauty of your thoughts, like reflected starshine on still midnight waters, at once brilliant and tense. So strange indeed you are. This is called a correction. I think after a bit of coquetry. Do not smile into my eyes, hold my hand, whisper lies, say your heart's completely won, do not kiss me just for fun. I cannot understand your way. You play a game I cannot play. Credo. that in a span of years magic sweeps once into a heart. One may be able to capture the magic, to keep, to treasure through eons of time, or one may not. Perhaps with another may be found a semblance to the magic, may even come to a heart that quiet beauty that saturates all life like warm sunshine on the damp earth after a terrific storm. Like the last sudden flare of a setting sun across the grayness of the sky, loved one, flames a glowing thought of you across the dullness of my soul's dark blue. Hold me to you tenderly, then stronger, till I breathe no more, then perhaps I shall find that peace desired so long, denied no longer. Hey, please, if when you're alone you find you've not forgotten me completely, that I still linger in your mind, then let me stay there, softly, sweetly. There is no fever for you to quell this burning. No repletion will follow this wine. Only hunger is fed by this hunger. Thirst is pressed from the fruit of this vine. I tell my homely village news with a factitious pride that someone young has married or someone old has died. But the real news I cannot tell, that spring's green loveliness has vanished utterly away, that in the midst of flowers and grass I tread on sodden clay. These things I cannot say. It was by chance I came here. Life owes to me no laughter, no friendly clasp, no lover's kiss, nor even the memory after. No house, nor fire, no lotion or cup may I expect in trust. Only the sod to cover me with worm to grind my dust. Love is a word as brief as a sigh. As brief a word as death. And life is strange that can so change between a breath and a breath. As nations grow, it wasn't much. Two people with their dreams and such, their little hour, their little day, and all the little things that they had said, now treasured up to be a sweet and constant memory. No loss I ask. If I to you should write a verse, I might do that, I have done worse, and ask as gift to love you by one lock of hair. Would you comply? Perhaps you would snip off and send one tiny golden lockless end, which I would ponder part by part and tuck within my inmost heart. Then in the mellow years to come, when we for long had lived as one, if in some book I might peruse, I found that lock, I wonder whose. But if upon my verse you chanced, dull verse once sentiment enhanced, to me you'd rather old and fat and chuckling so you wrote me that.